What's up, you wild tigers? KB here for Hero episode number 40. Can't believe we made it to number 40. It's crazy. Well, today's a special episode, like all my new digits. I wanted to do a hero I'm surprised I haven't done. I want to do Avatar Aang. Aang is one of my favorite heroes of all time because, well, it's my favorite show, Avatar Last Airbender. And I watched that show ever since I was a little kid. And I remember never watching the third season and watching it a couple years later. It's beautiful. It really is. My favorite part about Avatar Aang and why I find him such a great hero is he's never, like, the tears, never falls down, never backs away from his culture, who he is as a person. So there's a scene in the last episode where he talks to all his past lives saying he can't kill the Fire Lord. He has to find another way. He wants to become better and do things that are from the air nomadic ways. So instead of being, let's go kill the Avatar, the Fire Lord, he goes, let's find another way. How can I do it? I can't just imprison. He's like, I don't know how I'm supposed to beat the Avatar. So he asks his past life, should I kill him? They all keep saying kill him. He goes, no, I don't want to kill him. It's not the air nomadic way. Even ask another airbender. He asked the airbender named Ying Ching. And she says, yeah, you're gonna have to do what you have to do. And he goes, but you're an air nomad. You should know that we don't kill. And he says, the air nations come second. The world comes first. You have to put the world in front of your culture and who you are. And that's actually a good reasoning. But he says there's got to be another way. I'm not going to just lose my values because I'm the Avatar. I'm also an air nomad. And sometimes you have to make sacrifices because that's a sacrifice I'm not going to take. And then he gets the wisdom from the lion turtles, and lion turtle gives him the power of, we call it energy bending, and it's where you can bend the energy within someone's person, and you can bend the bending and take it away. It's not an easy task because you have to be unbendable. You have to be so good inside. It has to be super strong that it cannot be twisted and corrupted by darkness. It's really intense stuff because, let's say, for instance, you are yourself and you have to go bend the energy of someone else. Your energy has to be so pure, so good that it cannot be destroyed. It cannot be corrupted, it cannot be twisted, it cannot be... Because if not, you will be destroyed. It's not you will get hurt. It's you will be destroyed and you'll die. So Aang does it. And you can even see the whole entire thing. You see himself being consumed by the Fire Lord's energy. It is pure evil. It is pure destructive. And it's about to take over Aang. It literally comes a centimeter away. Boom! Light just purifies the world. Just like it started in the first episode. Pure Avatar state. Pure light. Pure energy. And Aang takes away his bending, and he saves the world. He sticks to his traditions, and continues to be who Aang is. And he will, again, later have kids and give them lessons of the Air Nomads and Air Nation, and then they will do the same, and that's what happens at Korra. But I love that about Avatar Aang, because sometimes we're told we have to, like Ying Ching and all the other avatars said, to give up our ways and who we are. But sometimes we shouldn't. We should not do that. We should say no. An assertive no, affirmative no, be no. Not going to do that. Wrong. Not going to happen. No. I like that about the way they did the ending and stuff like that. I also love how even later in his life, he had the greatest lesson. And this is one of my favorite lessons of Avatar Aang. It's one of my favorite. It's when he's older. He's really old. This is the last time you see Avatar Aang talk in the show was in season 2 of Avatar. Tenzin is getting lost in the prison in the spirit world It's like there's a fog everywhere, and it makes you lose your mind. So Tenzin is walking around. He loses Bumi and Kaya. So he's walking around. He goes, "I'm Tenzin. I'm Tenzin." And then this dark, the other side of him, because you're like, your mind gets like in half. One telling you no, and you're trying to keep yourself sane, but it's looking, you lose your mind. And then it says, "You're the worst Avatar Air Nomad teacher. You're the worst, Tenzin. You can't do anything. You can't make it." And he says, "I can do it. I'm Tenzin. I am the son of Avatar Aang. I can do it." And he says, "I can't. You failed. You didn't do this. You're the worst airbender. You failed your father." And he says that he goes down into defeat. And he says, "I failed." And then comes Aang. This is the best thing ever. Aang is really old. Really old. I don't know how, 60 probably. Comes up to Tenzin. And he says, he doesn't say anything. Tenzin says, "I failed you, father." And he goes, "You have." Aang says that to him. And then Tenzin looks up at him and says, like in defeat, and he looks up and says, just looks at him. And Aang says, "You failed because you are not me. You're trying to be me. You are Tenzin." And Tenzin gets up and goes, "I am Tenzin. I am not my father. I am Tenzin. I am the leader of the new air nation. I am Tenzin. And I will find Kaya and Bumi. And I will get out of the spirit world. And I will save the day and help Korra out." Boom. His fog disappears. Aang disappears. And he kills it. And I love that because we have the Avatar Last Airbender show where Aang learns to be wise. He learns understands the teaching, but he goes through tribulations. He's learning to become the Avatar, becoming an adult, becoming wise, understanding about patience and the elements and different way people live and people coming together. But he becomes wise. He becomes the man that we look up at the end and he says, "Wow, that was powerful." You can't picture that in the first show. You can't say, "Oh, Aang's gonna be like, you're not you. You're not being you. You're being me." And no, but when he says it, and the way his voice is, and the way he looks, and he says, "You failed because you're being me, and you're not me. You're you." I find it so deep in so many levels because we understand that people try to be other people. They try to be that person or this person. They even look at other people and say they're having a better life than I am. They're doing this, they're doing that. And it's not about that. It's about you. You can only be better than yourself. You see, everybody else has their own battles, their goals, their fights. And there's always going to be somebody better, somebody worse. It's all about if you can become 1% better every day. Just do that. That's what Aang did. He was a horrible earthbender, but he got better every day. He learned waterbending, got better every day. Firebending, he hated it. He didn't want to do it. He got better every day. And then boom, he became the Avatar. The greatest Avatar. He's really awesome. And then he learned, I think he's trying to learn metal bending. I hope he learned it. I'm not sure if he did. But he'd be so awesome. But the fact that he knows energy bending, he can take anyone's bending away, like, that's a pretty amazing. You can't beat that. That's pretty awesome. But that's why Aang's my favorite hero. And he's just cheerful, funny guy, like deep down cares, wise. I mean, you can't not like Aang. And he gets guitar, like, you can't not like Aang. That's my take on Aang and how he becomes this greatest hero and he saves the world from the Fire Nation and he stops Cone too. He did a lot. Aang did a lot. He went through a lot of stuff though. He died young because of the 100 years in the iceberg, and he lost a whole nation and he lost people, but he kept going. He kept fighting to the end. That's what a hero does. They keep going, you know? They face the evil and they say, "We're bringing you down. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it." So yeah, if you haven't watched Avatar, I don't know what you're doing in your life, go watch it right now. Watch all of it. Watch Legend of Korra. There's so many lessons you can learn from each of the characters. It's such a beautiful show. It really is. What's your favorite moment in Avatar Last Airbender? What's like the most heroic thing you could take from that show? What scene with Aang is very memorable? Because mine and Korra, it's funny, it's not even in the regular show. Mine and Korra is my favorite, the older Aang. So yeah, let me know. Put Put it down in the comments. Leave a like if you love this video. And subscribe. Done.